Hey everybody, Jake here. What we're going to do today is we're going to fix the bow light on the front of my little Gnu here. Okay, so if you notice, I have a loose connection on the bow light. Whenever I'm riding and the waves are hitting, the light seems to flash. And sometimes when I turn it on, the light doesn't come on at all. By the way, guys, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. We got a lot of great videos coming up ahead. All right. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the light off using the two screws on the top. And you can see I'm wiggling it around and the bulb is definitely loose in there and we have a loose connection. Now, those two screws on the very top, those two screws are screwed down tight. So it's not a matter of that clamp not holding the bulb in place. Those screws, the ones I'm taking off right now, those screws were down tight. So why was the bulb loose? I have no idea, but it was loose. And maybe that was contributing to the flashing of the light, or maybe it was something else. So let's go take a look. In pulling out the apparatus here, remember we're still connected to the battery, so you're going to see that just by simply moving these wires around a little bit, I'm able to create a connection, and then the connection goes off. And I'm thinking to myself, what could it possibly be? A lot of times, because I do tend to take this boat out into some salt. Occasionally some salt can splash in there, and you can have some corrosion. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to try to clean the bulb a little bit. Luckily there wasn't a ton of corrosion, and it wasn't like everything was rusted together, which sometimes will happen. In this case, there was just a little bit of corrosion on there, and I just use a wire brush and I'm just cleaning it up the best I can. And I'm gonna try to clean out all the contacts. Anything that connects to the bulb, anything that connects electricity to the bulb, I want to make sure is clean. So I'm also using a little bit of sandpaper on the inside just to make sure we have some nice, clean, fresh connections. So when the bulb screws in, there's a good connection. Also, the two little leads. You see, I pulled the wire out of that. The two wires out of the socket there, and clean those a little bit of sandpaper too. This product right here is a Radio Shack, out of business, lubricant spray that also has an anti-corrosive property to it. So I'm not sure if it's the exact perfect product for this, but it does have anti-corrosive. It says right on the front of the can. So I went ahead and sprayed a little bit in there, and it's for electronics. So it's a perfect product. So it's not going to cause a short or anything like that. Plus, these wires are important. You got to keep them clean and protected from corrosion. So I thought that would be a good product. Cleaning up a little bit more, because I did notice a little bit more corrosion on the socket there, and I put the bulb back in. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to walk to the back of the boat where the battery is. I don't have a switch, so I actually have to take the wire and then screw it right to the top of the battery with a wing nut. And you can see now that it's on there, the bulb is on. It's good. And now I got to get this bulb apparatus back into the housing. And because it was loose in there, which I have no idea why, I have to try to build up this housing a little bit, or build up the bulb housing just so I can put it in there so it doesn't shake anymore. So I decided to use, as you can see what I just did there, I decided to use electrical tape to wrap it. And after I wrapped it, I was able to put the top back on. Well, that's actually the bottom, but I screwed it back on, and the bulb in there is really tight now. There's no shaking of the bulb. The wires are connected very, very well. And I'm going to go to the back of the boat one more time, and I'm going to connect the wires up, and you're going to see that thing is on. And if I tell you I can go underneath there and shake those wires around, you're not going to get any loose connections, or you're not going to get any flashies anymore with the light. So once I got that wire connected and the socket was clean, the bulb was on there nice and clean, and I wire brushed the whole thing, I just screwed this thing back on. That job was done. This is an easy job. What I would tell everybody, don't get discouraged, don't get scared. Little projects like this, there's no reason to go to a boat shop. They're going to charge you $300 to fix a boat light like this. Do it yourself. By the way, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe, please share, thumbs up are appreciated. Have fun boating, be safe, and have a great day. Bye.